Hello everyone, welcome back to our FG YouTube channel. It's always nice having you guys watch our videos. I really appreciate that. Well, today we'll be talking about how to make that perfect timetable. The keys to making a perfect timetable. Perhaps you may wonder, at times I've talked to people and then they'll feel like they've tried making timetable and they don't think this thing is for them. They don't think they have to live their life with a timetable. I mean, they say it would flow anyhow, but I'd like to tell you that a timetable is very important for you as a student of discipline, as a student that's aiming high, and as a student that has a goal. You need a timetable. Come to think of it, even your institution has a timetable to regulate its academic activities for you. So a timetable is an indisputable fact for you to grow. A timetable helps you to streamline your activities and to know what you're to do at a particular point in time. With a timetable, you could also know if you're wrong per time in what you are presently doing. Like now, if I had a timetable and then making this video is in my timetable, I'll know that I am wrong, and then I will not just know I am wrong, but I'll know what to do at this point in time. Okay, so a timetable is indisputable as a student. The keys to making a timetable: key one is that you need to know your activities. Okay, as a student, for sure, you go for lectures, you go for studies, you have to have your own personal study time, you sleep, you eat, you may do exercises. You need to know all your activities per day. Just you may want to pause this video, take it, close your eyes, imagine in a whole day, in a full day, what are the things you do, what are the things that make your day. And as a productive student, you may want to cut out some of those things you do because they may not get towards productiveness. Okay, so you need to know your activities, especially those activities that yield fruits, those activities that build you up into the person you want to become. Okay, you need to know all of your activities, everything from social media, if you do social media, every single thing. You need to know your activities. After knowing your activities, you need to allocate estimate durations for the activities. Okay, if you sleep, if you go to study, if you read your book, if you cook, you just estimate hours to these activities. You may want to pause the video now, and we have 24 hours in a day. Okay, so 2 hours for this, 3 hours for this, 3 hours for this, and then you will know the time left. Okay, so just do that quickly, maybe on a sheet of paper. After writing down your activities, estimate rough hours to each of them, and then the time you have left, the remaining hours, you may want to call it your free time, but it's with great pleasure for me to tell you that there's nothing as free time. Okay, free time does not exist. Even when you're sleeping, someone out there is definitely working out something productive. Okay, so you may want to call it free time, but free time does not exist. So this remaining time that you have is actually where you incorporate some leisure activities if you like, and then this is actually the main hour where you get your sleep time from. Okay, I won't tell you to write sleep as part of the activities you do in a day, but from this free time now, you could get your sleep time from there. And let me reserve that I'm not yet a doctor. I'm not a doctor yet. Okay, so I won't tell you about sleep yet, but we'll of course produce a video based on sleep and you as a student. Okay, so after estimating time durations for this thing, like a duration of time, you then allocate the timing. Okay, you then get your piece of paper, allocate the timing each hour, allocate each and every hour. And you may want to start with your lectures first. Each day you may want to start with the times you have lectures and fill the gap. Fill in those gaps. Those are static points, they are non-negotiable points. Okay, you need to fill in those gaps first, then you can move on to your personal timings, and then you fill in the gap. So ensure you put every bit of thing there. Okay, you allocate the timing, and then you ensure that it is reliable. Okay, some people, they want to produce a groundbreaking timetable, and yet they know that they can't skip to this. Okay, you need to ensure that your timetable is reliable, and then the next key is that you need to let it program your life. Okay, in the Bible will say let your light shine. That's to say it's in your hands. You may make the timetable and then you may thereafter dump it. I'm telling you that you need to let the timetable, allow it to rule, allow it to program your life, and you'll be happy at the end there that it did. It will even help you in terms of your personal life. You know, yes, you're going somewhere. And lastly, the first, actually the most important thing actually, is that you need to ask for grace to see you through and to stick to your timetable. Okay, you don't want to be crying that okay, you make a timetable and then you don't know how to go about it. Okay, so you need to fall back on God. I personally, I fall back on God. That's where I get my strength. That's where I get everything that I need. Okay, so you need to recognize Jesus as your source and always fall back on Him and ask Him for help and strength and grace, and then He will see you through. Okay, so feel free to drop in your comments, your feedback based on timetable making as a student, and I'll always be here by His grace to give you your responses. If you have any further question, in the comment section below. Thank you and God bless. Hope to see you living a more disciplined and productive life as a student. Thank you.